All right, we're visiting with the UNLV Swedish connection right here. We have goaltender Erik Eidissen. Close?
Pretty good, yeah.
All right, and Viktor Brask, a forward or defenseman, Victor?
Forward.
All right, I'm going to give you credit for that anyway. I know you can play some pretty good defense too, though. I've watched you play.
Thank you.
All right, guys, tell us a little bit about, first of all, what brought you guys to UNLV of all places?
Last year we were playing junior college up in North Dakota, me and Erik. We ended up winning a national championship in that division, and we decided that we wanted to do something new. So we contacted Anthony Greener, the head coach, and after that we started working together, me and Erik and him, and we ended up here, and we couldn't be happier.
So when you say you wanted to do something new, was UNLV and the warm weather a part of it?
Yeah, I would say the weather was a little bit a part of it.
Me personally, I like the cold, so I don't mind like being up there in North Dakota. We had a great time there too, but yeah, you don't mind the warm weather all the time either. I'm not gonna lie.
So did those guys come looking for you first, or did you guys look for them first?
We actually contacted Greener like mid-season last year, and we went through like visiting in March too. And we liked it, so we contacted him actually first.
So as you look at what the program's doing right now, the success you guys are having right now, 16-3, right? Off to a really good start, midway through the season, just about. Aspirations of getting to that national tournament at the D2 level, and then all of a sudden they spring it on you that you guys are going D1 next year. What was the feeling around with the team and for you guys personally?
You mean the actual like promotion, or?
Yeah, the announcement of going to D1. Is that something you guys kind of expected, or was it kind of catch you off guard?
Yeah, they've been talking about the progression of the program and where he wanted to be and where we're heading for a long time, or since we started talking to him. So we knew that stuff was going to happen. We didn't know exactly when we were going to take the next step to D1, if it was going to be next year or the year after that. But we're super excited because me personally, I think Erik thinks so too. Thinks that we can obviously play at the higher level, like our team. So we're happy for next year. We're excited for next year. Let's say that.
So as you're talking about that and thinking about that, obviously you want to get through this year first. And I know just talked to Coach Greener. He wants to see you guys win an ACHA D2 level championship first. So how do you keep focused on that?
Well, it's not that hard. Like it's a long time. We all like half the season left here, so of course we're focusing on that until next season starts. So that won't be a problem, I think, for anyone, because we all want to win. We did it last year, as Viktor said, and we know how fun it is to win a national championship, and I think everybody wants to do that this year. So we're gonna focus on that first for sure.
So how much do you guys draw on that national championship this year in preparation and things like that? Now that you guys have been through, and even at that junior college level, but it takes some work, right?
It starts with every practice. It starts with every game, like every shift and stuff like that. You gotta be consistent, to play hard, be ready to show up and play. And I think that we have 20 guys on the team who can do that. So I'm positive that we're gonna reach far this year.
Let's step back a step, and when you came to North Dakota, what brought you to North Dakota? I mean, obviously you've been playing in Sweden all your life, grew up there. What focus brought you there?
Yeah, both of us played in junior hockey in here, like 1 year here first.
Okay.
I was in San Diego and Viktor was in Texas. And I'm not sure actually what brought us there. We have a guy who helped us with their. He was talking to the coach, like not our agent, but yeah. And he told us about the school, how they were pretty serious about their program and they wanted to win a national championship, and that's what you want to do when you're playing. You want to win stuff. And yeah, everything worked out, and we liked it a lot there.
So what's the difference between hockey over here in the United States versus Sweden?
I know there's a difference for goaltenders for sure, with a bigger rink and stuff like that. But
yeah,
as a player, like you get less time with the puck, obviously. I would say this game here is way more physical. It comes natural with the less time with the puck, I guess. And also, Swedish players, everything is in the Swedish leagues are about systems as well. So here it's like more of a go and shoot, more or less. So, but I think it's been fun. I'm liking this a lot, this type of play. But I know it's a big difference for Erik. I think.
Yeah, it's mostly because there are different angles, so you gotta get used to that. Like most goalies, we it's a big thing with the angles and stuff, and that takes a little time to get used to. This is my 3rd year here, so I'm not concerned about that now. But I like it a lot here. You get more shots. It's a harder game, so you get more tired, but it's fun too. So I like it a lot.
So off the ice, tell me some differences between Sweden and here off the ice, other than the weather probably. But what's some cultural things you guys have seen that you like or don't like?
I don't know. Like you see fast food places in every corner. Obviously, me and Erik has been here for 3 or 4 years now, so we're kind of used to it. But where we're from, Erik is from a more urban area. Oh, what do you call it? Like closer to Stockholm.
Okay.
But I would say it's more forest in Sweden and stuff like that. So you don't see. Where I live, at least, you don't see as much fast food places. I can conclude that, at least.
Right. So that's good for the diet, right?
That is good for the diet, hopefully.
So that's one of the big differences. Tell me also about the language barrier. You guys obviously speak very good English. You guys have spoke English for a while now, Erik?
Yeah, we were right. We're trying.
So was that a challenge coming over here? I mean, I know if I was in Sweden, I'd probably struggle. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, like the first year, obviously, it was a little hard. We learned it in school, though, from grade 3.
Okay.
So we still knew a little bit before coming here, but I think the biggest thing was that you just gotta trust yourself and talk, because obviously Americans doesn't really care if you're saying some words wrong. So the biggest thing, first year, I wasn't I didn't dare to talk as much as I do now, because I was nervous. Yeah, as I said, we learned it in school, so we had the basics when we got here. So it wasn't that big a difference.
I know a lot of people that come from other countries to the United States will tell me that they learned an awful lot from movies. Are you guys movie buffs too, where you get to learn a lot of English and things off of that, or no?
I would say you learn a lot of English from movies and TV shows and music, everything like that. So you get influenced by English all the time. So I guess that's where it mostly comes from. But as Erik said, you got to be comfortable with speaking it too when it comes to it, So, but I feel like we're doing hopefully pretty good.
We're doing decent, yeah.
We're doing decent.
So
people understand us.
So let's talk a little bit about the university here at Las Vegas and the classes you're taking, the goals that you guys have as student athletes.
UNLV is a really cool school. It's different from where we were last year. We had a great time last year, as Erik said. But the school last year was around 300-400 students, and now it's 27,000. So it's a big difference. Weather's good. Weather. No, but the school is good. The school is really good, and it's big. It was hard to find yourself around campus in the beginning. So, but I'm taking business classes right now, so that's where I'm at right now.
Erik, how about you? What are you taking for classes?
We were having pretty much the same. We were both in business marketing.
Okay.
We're pre-business, but we're going into business marketing next year. And so yeah, we're taking most of the business classes. A little bit harder than last year.
Right.
The community college was a little bit easier, so now we have to work a little bit harder. But we're doing well. I'm sure.
Yeah, we're doing.
I'd say so. It's fun.
So what are aspirations after you finished college? You want to try to hook on and play some more hockey somewhere at a minor level, or what are your goals?
Where do you want to go?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's obviously the goal. Of course, you want to keep playing as long as possible. You don't know, we have 2.5 more years, so it's hard to say. But obviously, you want to go somewhere because you love hockey and you want to keep playing. So, for sure.
So when you guys found yourself in Las Vegas, did you think there was going to be a professional team here starting up when you're in your second year here?
We heard some rumors about it earlier on. So I didn't know what was gonna happen with that, but then you hear the buzz around it and everything about it. So obviously it's really cool. It's gonna be cool to go to the games and experience what it is to. I'm probably gonna share a rink with them, I think.
Yeah, that's the understanding. I was just going to ask you that next question, is being able to share a practice facility with an NHL team is It's going to be pretty awesome, I would guess.
Yeah, it'll be cool. I don't know. It's gonna be an amazing experience for sure. So
I would also think that with the NHL players coming in, that's going to bring some more recognition to you guys, and people will notice you a bit more, I would guess, with the NHL players now.
Yeah, that's
Maybe?
what we hope. Yeah, no, obviously, I think that for sure. There's still some, like a lot of people doesn't even know we have a hockey team here at school.
Right.
So I think it'll be more like the hockey obviously grows bigger now for sure with the hockey NHL team.
you gotta acknowledge too, like the work that C and other guys are doing behind the scenes here. That we've been growing so much from what I heard this past couple of years. Sorry. It's even though now when we like made a jump like the other day here. We could see how much like all the things around it that comes with it, people
Right.
are getting interested and stuff like that. So they've been doing a great job for us, for sure.
Well, let's finish it up with talking about the Desert Southwest best well-known Swede, which is Oliver Ekman Larsson over with the Arizona Coyotes. How much do you guys know about Oliver and his play and what's he meant to not only Sweden but to hockey in general?
I don't watch that much NHL, but we obviously seen him in the national team, and he's a great player. Obviously, all the Swedes is here in the NHL in America, helps Sweden grow as a hockey nation. Obviously, so he's very big part of what we're doing over there. So it's great having him and all the other Swedes in the NHL.
Is that important for the Sweden culture to have guys make it to the NHL?
Oh yeah, for sure. As you probably don't know that, but Sweden is like 9 million people
Right.
big. So we are a small population, but we're really good at hockey. So that's gonna save every time a Swede makes it to the NHL. I think it makes the hockey culture over there a little bit bigger because soccer is pretty big there, and hockey is still the number 2 biggest sport, but it's still pretty expensive to play hockey. So obviously when you look up to all those NHL stars, you want to become like that. So it's probably pretty good when we have Swedes going to the NHL.
Well, guys, I appreciate your time. Good luck this weekend.